Hi, everybody. It's me again with not a comic book haul. No, I'm here to talk about a scary subject, giving away your comic books. Now, first of all, don't get excited. I'm not giving you my comic books. Let's not get crazy. No, I want to talk to you today about that first time you were introduced to comics. That first book that made you a collector, that got you so excited about this that you had to have more. Whether that was flipping comics at the comic book shop, um, corner drugstore, supermarket, begging your mom in line to let you buy a Superman comic you saw in the aisle with candy. Um, there were lots and lots of options back in the day for getting these things because comics were cheap. Comics were under $1, and your parents would give you a buck, 25 cents, 50 cents, whatever. Get yourself a comic book. Comics aren't on newsstands anymore. If they are, it's like Barnes and Noble maybe, and they're what, $4 a pop if you're lucky. I don't know about you, but my parents are not going to swing $4 to give me just something random I wanted at the supermarket. So it's up to us. Now I know there's places where kids can see comics now, and superheroes are all obviously everywhere. Most popular movies, popular TV shows, superheroes, yay. But those aren't comics, and you know it. Those are not what you collect and have boxes and boxes and boxes of in your basement, in your comic room, and wherever. We all have these collections, and the thought of giving away some comics from this collection is sometimes painful because we're all kind of hoarders, right? Like they're not like in every corner of our house, maybe some of us, I don't know. But we all have just, if you actually look back and look at your collection, come on, we all have too many books. We all could thin the herd from time to time. So that's what I'm asking you to do. That's what I try to do. Um, at least every month, I'll let you guys break in like every quarter of the year. I go through my collection and I take out stuff that I don't want. I don't my nothing my son is going to want down the line. Nothing I think is going to be worth super high dollars someday. Just stuff I've accumulated. Maybe it was something I thought I'd be interested in. Maybe it's just I don't know. You just accumulate books when you collect, and yeah, I don't need all these. But somebody might. Some kid. The key to this is a kid. Some kid's imagination could get sparked by something you have just sitting in your long boxes that you don't care about anymore. That's just going to gather dust forever until you either sell it, give it away, or die. I'd rather choose to give it away and maybe spark that passion in somebody else. Get them so excited that they have to go find a comic shop, that they have to start collecting, that they have to just, they're addicted, they're part of our group. And I want to see it, man. I want to see more and more kids at these shows. I want to see kids digging through long boxes with little lists and going and having to get the latest issue of Spider Man or trying to find an issue of X Men from the 80s. We need it. We need these people. We need these kids to get excited about comics. So, how do we do this? First, the painful decision of going through your books and finding stuff you just don't need, you just don't want, you just don't care about. Grab some of those. Then there are all kind of places you can take them. There's local daycares. Give them a call. Give people calls, man. Call daycare. Ask them if they want some reading material for some kids, some Spider-Man books. Make sure they're appropriate. Make sure you're not giving them some mature-rated Swamp Thing or Sandman or God knows what. Flip through the book. Make sure it's cool. Daycares, local hospitals will take books if you call them up. Boys and girls clubs. Um, Push comes to shove, you can always find. You have relatives, you have friends who have young children. Give them a box of comics for fun. Give them 10 books. Maybe they'll hate them all. You never know. Push comes to shove, take them to Goodwill, Salvation Army. Now, the problem with that is we the collector, are dying to find books at places like this, and we'll just grab the stack and hope there's something good in there. Even if there's not, even if it's nothing we care about, the fact that we wanted books and we found books cheap, haha, we're going to buy them anyway. We're weird like that. But if push comes to shove, a Goodwill, Salvation Army, something like that, take some of your books there. If you're going to do that, though, take a trade paperback, because those can get into circulation. A lot of comics end up behind like glass cases because Goodwill people think comics are valuable and they'll put them behind a glass case and kids can't grab them. So trade paperbacks can filter their way into the regular book system and maybe a kid will get his hands on it. So my haul today are my latest books that I plan on giving away. I also just gave away a stack at Halloween. I tend to I'll throw a book in with a candy bar when I give it to kids. 9 out of 10 kids hate this. 9 out of 10 kids will look at you like, "What in the world did you just do to me?" But you'll get that 10th kid who will go, "Oh, Spider-Man, cool, Iron Man, whatever." Just again, make sure it's age appropriate, or else you'll have parents knocking on your door and not happy to see you. Okay, here's stuff I'm thinning out of the herd. Gonna give away. I got a couple places I'm gonna give these. Action Comics Annual #1. These are not bagged and boarded. I'm not wasting my precious bags and boards. Come on now. Action Comics Annual #1. Superman, Batman. Pretty cool, right? Somebody's dying for that book and is like, "You're giving that away?" Doom 2099 #1. God bless the 90s. Look how shiny that is. Cool. I've got several copies of this, and what the heck. Spectacular Spider-Man Annual #2. There's my handsome face. #2. Cool book. Some kid's going to love that. That's going to spark somebody's imagination, right? Right? Batman 12-Cent Adventure. That's another thing. When you're picking these books, try to pick ones that are good jumping on points for a kid. You don't have to make them all that way, because God knows some of this in the stack is not that way. For example, Power Pack 60. I just frankly don't want this book, but maybe some kid will get excited about it. Maybe they'll want to start drawing. Maybe they'll want to read more. I don't know. Point is, someone will better enjoy Power Pack 60 than myself. I don't need Power Pack 60. You don't need Power Pack 60. X-Men Brood. All new X-Men special events. Issue 2 of 2. I don't have issue 1. Artwork's nice in this, but I don't care. I'll give this one away. And some kid will get pumped because it's got Wolverine. Everybody loves some Wolverine. Marvel Comics Presents 90. I have a couple copies of this, so I'm okay giving this away. But I love Ghost Rider. Love Sam Keith art. See, this is cool art. Someone will get excited about this. I'm excited about this. Should I keep this? No, I've got more copies. Classic X-Men #5. Robin plus Impulse #1. A Mark Waid written story. Tim Drake, one of my favorite characters. Bart Allen, another favorite character. Mark Waid written story. Winning. Somebody's going to get excited about this and start collecting. I know it. I know it. Invincible Iron Man #17. Kids love them some Iron Man, right? Flash 118. Transformers Armada #1. I have no idea how I even got this, but I know kids like Transformers. I like Transformers. This is not a Transformer I recognize from my childhood. I don't care, but somebody will. Some kid will get excited. Fantastic Four 344. If I'm giving away any big key issue that I shouldn't be, somebody leave that in the comments, please, because I want to help the kids, but I don't want to be stupid. Marvel Comics Presents 36. Excalibur #1. I remember buying these, and I don't. It's a fine story. It's nothing I care about. And #2. And #3. Again, I'm sure this is the first appearance of blah, blah, blah. I don't care. RoboCop number 18. You know what? I don't know if I'm going to give this one away because look how bloody this cover is. This might do the opposite effect. I don't know. I can't believe Marvel got away with this much. Look at that. That's blood. That is red blood on the cover of a comic book that's approved by the Comic Code Authority. I might have second thoughts on this one. RoboCop number 20. I have no idea how I acquired RoboCop. No clue. And last but not least, for Goodwill, I always try to get rid of a trade paperback every so often. I just happen to have doubles this one for some reason. Ultimate Spider-Man trade number 13. Very cool story. If you have not read Ultimate Spider-Man, it is fantastic. It is so good. Go find it. Trades or single issues, just find it. Read it. Love it. Somebody's going to find this and read it and love it and start collecting. And then, here's the real goal of this whole thing. They'll want to buy my collection when I'm old and gray. Gray? More bald? I don't know. They'll want to buy my collection and make big money for me. Me! That's what this is all about. No, it's giving back. You got to give back. We got to start more kids collecting because that is the right thing to do. All right, everybody. I will be back with a regular old haul. I have my whole Black Friday haul. I've got so many books to show people, but I've been busy. I'm sorry. But I will see you guys soon. Thanks for watching.